Well, hey, folks, we had probably somewhere around 70,000 people join us in Atlanta, but if you weren't able to be here, he's Jim Holley. I'm Jason Weigandt. Supercrossonline.com and Supercross Live will give you your rundown from Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. Let's first go to the lights class. Last week we thought defending champ Christophe Pourcel's got this tucked in the back pocket of his Thor pants. It's over. Not quite. He won the race tonight, but it wasn't easy.
Well, we like to say when we're watching races, that was a barn burner out there.
Yeah,
you know, and we talked about it before, like Stroop and all the guys that were behind him last week in Indianapolis, that they had to get into his head, and they had to do it quick, and they did it here in Atlanta. They got into it. Barsha started moving around. Stroop started moving around. But how about Dean Wilson coming away with that spike hole shot, collecting $1,000? He was leading it for a while. I mean, these guys went back and forth, and unfortunately, on the last couple laps there, Barsha went down, and he paid dearly for it because he actually went down and went back to get back up again, went down again, finished up in that 18th position. Lost a lot of points there. Stroop finished up second. He was leading the thing. He lost the front end, but he managed to keep the bike running. That was the key. Kept it running, finished up in second. And how about Metcalf? He was just kind of lurking in the back there, kind of checking things out, and he gets back to being back where he should be on that podium. But Christophe Pourcel, you know, it's fire and ice, like you said, Jason. The fire is Justin Brayton because he'll move you, and then the Iceman is Pourcel. But although the Iceman, he did bring the fire extinguisher a little bit to try to put that fire out on Justin Barsha. But what an exciting lights main event, and it's just going to get better from here. We talk about it each and every weekend. It's going to get better, and we're living up to that expectation. It is getting better.
Yeah, we talked about momentum, and Pourcel did win the race, but I'd say the momentum swung the other direction. Now guys like Stroop and Metcalf and Barsha feel that they can run with the guy and challenge him, where they might not have felt that way after Indy. And talk about momentum taking a swing. It's gone completely the opposite direction in these Supercross class with Ryan Dungey and Ryan Villopoto.
Well, and you mentioned Ryan Dungey. You know, we talk about it. You know, he stole the momentum. He didn't steal it. He earned it tonight. I mean, he went out there and he was putting it to Villopoto. He had about a 2.8 lead on Villopoto. You know, everything was kind of going along. But then, like we talked about, they started running into some lapped riders. And this track here tonight had a lot of different timing sections where you had to triple a middle timing section, and you know, unfortunately, you know, when Villopoto came around that corner, he didn't get the drive quite, and we were broadcasting. I said, "Don't do it," and there he goes. He cased that third. He went end over end, and when you go end over end, sometimes like the bike will hit the ground and it'll pack dirt up in the silencer. That's exactly what happened. He couldn't start. He pushed it over to the mechanics area frantically. His mechanic jumps on. Another Kawasaki technician looked and said, "Hey man, that thing's packed full of dirt." Unpacked it. They fired it up. It was like a vacuum cleaner bag broke, dust all over this spot dirt. He gets back into the race, but unfortunately only can muster a 19th. And you know, Ryan Dungey, just like you said, the momentum swings over to the Rockstar Makita Suzuki team. He's got a 20-point lead now over Villopoto. And you know, how about Trey Kennard, the rookie, in his second debut in the Supercross class? He had a rough going last weekend with that fifth in Indianapolis, and not fifth. On the fifth lap in Indianapolis, he went down. But tonight he rode all 20 laps. He finished in that second spot. I don't know who was happier, him or Dungey up on that podium. And then Davey Millsaps, his teammate on that Honda team, the factory Honda team, Millsaps, you know, he had a good weekend. I mean, you know, he came into this event with a couple fifths, and everybody's wondering, where's Millsaps? Is he going to come get on that podium again? He did tonight. He answered some questions. But and the other guy, Josh Hill, you know, he struggled again a little bit. Only could muster up a sixth place finish, but all the momentum's in the Suzuki camp now. But you know, it's not like Ryan Villopoto hasn't been in this circumstances before. He's been 20 points down, and in 3 races he was tied for the lead. So anything can happen here in that Supercross class.
And next week, the series will head to Daytona. No Supercross Live, so unfortunately no videos or webcasts there, but we'll give you your fix real quick at the Rogers Center in Toronto in just 2 weeks. So join Jim and myself, Jason, and the rest of our crew there right here on supercrossonline.com.